What's the worst stinker we've seen? Was it Villa, Birmingham, the throw-in? Yeah.
I think he's only going to get better from here, man.
Every keeper has stinkers. We've seen.
I think he's a good sign. He's a great sign.
Everybody,
on the ball.
Especially if you play outside.
Because we don't even know what to do with him. Arsenal don't even know what to do.
Just talking.
When you see me that's talking, yeah, just get me. Just lower the volume a bit, yeah. Lower the volume a bit.
Say it with chest, man. I didn't even hear that.
No, you heard what I said, bro.
Okay, go talk.
Should we just leave?
No, let him talk.
You
I don't know what you're saying.
You can if you want.
Go on.
I'm done anyway.
No.
You can take the food now. Go on.
Oh, thanks. Anyway.
You're welcome.
Number. Is it me or do you guys like the way how tactics smell?
Tactics.
Or tic-tacs. Tactics.
Oh God. Oh God. I was thinking a 4-2-3-1 smells like what?
I was like, what? I was going to go and smell the board. That's a formation.
What?
That's not
Gender
tactics.
breast.
Gender breast. But they smell nice, man. I've always liked the smell of them.
I agree. Can I just say I agree? I think Tic Tacs smell great.
Yeah,
but that's what it's meant to do, though. It's meant to make your breath smell good.
They don't smell
No,
the way
they
they
don't
taste.
smell like how they taste.
The product.
Go on.
Can I smell one?
DAZZA, give PK a smell.
And me, please.
Just smell the box.
Just give him one. Just give him one. Give him one and
I
make him
can't
smell it.
So I can't
No.
use it again.
Take one.
You can't use it if he smells it.
Can you chuck the box out? I'll pour one out.
That smells nice, right?
It smells very sweet.
It smells nice.
And then let me taste it.
Great catch.
You know why you can't throw, boy?
It was it had to be underarm as well.
Hey, remember what you said?
Boys, we never do this, but I'm going to do it right now because we had a good Emil Heskey episode the other day. It was a lot more calm and kind of football focused than a lot of our player interviews, but it was very nice. I enjoyed it a lot. And I thought maybe some Liverpool fans are here, some Leicester fans, some Wigan fans, some Birmingham fans that maybe didn't know about us before. So subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to the channel. It helps us with the algorithm. Algorithms are important on YouTube. So if you like the video, please like it. If you watch us more than once, you got to subscribe. That's the rule. And leave a comment. If only just letting us know how much you really like Stevo's shirt.
Yeah. No, I saw you have it on last week, so I went and bought it. Obviously.
What shop?
Blue Ink.
It says man on that. It says
I
man on that.
It's Boohoo Man.
There we go.
And yeah, no, I think it's very nice.
I did a Boohoo Man one there.
What was your one?
It's probably Ralph's.
Ralph about the horse.
I don't shop at Boohoo Man. That's your thing, brother.
He set you up.
Try out you out, bruv. Try out you out.
That backfired. All right, boys. It's top 10 worst transfers time. It's international break. We got some time, some space. Obviously, it's been a while since Arsenal beat Manchester United 3-1.
So clean.
Are you aware there's a lot of footballers that watch now and get a bit emotional when this part comes up?
Who'd you check to?
This is season 10 of Filthy Fellas. Football players have been getting upset by Filthy Fellas for a long time.
Check your mirrors. If you're upset, such is life.
Facts. But before we get into our list, I'm going to introduce the panel from my left to my right. His name is PK Humble. He's wearing the new Arsenal third shirt, but he's obviously paying tribute to
the Congo.
Oh.
What do you mean? Oh, why are you surprised?
I thought it was going to be Terry Funk.
Oh.
Yeah, R.I.P. man.
R.I.P. Terry
The
Funk.
black band.
But I rate it. I like you're making a political stance.
I'm on a Zinchenko thing. I'm not concentrating on what I should be concentrating on.
Yeah.
Instead of
You're giving the ball away, but you're making points.
I'm making points on and off the pitch.
I bought my dad at Arsenal top and he told me off.
From the 170, you get it. What's it? Humility from the 170, descendant of John Major.
Next on the panel, poet, a.k.a. Poets Corner, a.k.a. Adel Tarat. The Adel Tarat of Filthy. Where's Adel Tarat today, Poet?
Is he Benfica playing DM?
That was a long time ago.
4 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, where's he now?
Benfica
Oh, so you know what he was doing 3-4 years ago to correct me?
No.
Adel Tarat
spoke about him.
is at Al Nassr.
You sure it's Tarab or not Tarat?
What?
No. Remember I was telling you?
You move tables, so I ain't helping you out. This
Yeah, not over there.
There could be another one over there.
It's a different Al Nassr.
I told you, see?
Huh? Where?
This one in Dubai.
See? You know, idiots.
Al Nassr SC.
I'm smarter than all you guys, you know. You're all clowns.
What do you mean? How does that make you smarter?
Because I knew he wasn't talking about the Saudi one.
Anyway, his name's Poet.
Welcome, people. Oh, yeah. The Lippy episode of Gasworks is now coming out. The previous one, there was problems, but Lippy's back on Gasworks.
Oh, sick.
Next on the panel,
Yes.
we've got DAZZA, Daryl, Big Daz, Yed, the one and only Mr.
Yeah, sure,
Not
that fair,
That
Flynn.
Easy,
Buffy.
Buffy, Buffers,
Don't forget that.
Drop the shoulder.
P Diddy lover.
Drop the shoulder.
Emirates Stadium.
P Diddy lover.
I'm telling you, it's true. It's
Puff
true.
Dazzy.
Puff Dazzy is called.
Anyone around Puff Daddy, it's getting.
All right, relax.
That's it. I'm not saying no more on it.
Relax. Next on the panel, we got JORDY. Don't call him Jordan,
Say
but
who you
if
want,
he's
bro.
on the guest list, make sure you ask his last name because it's probably in it.
When they come for you, bro, don't be crying.
Kenzendi.
You're a freak, you know.
Who's that? That's him.
Shut up, man.
Oh, sorry.
He's also got tape on his Man United's shoulder, but I don't know who sponsors your sleeves at Man United.
Cola? Kohala?
Well, Adam.
A curl.
Kohala?
Yeah.
I don't care.
All right, you don't know ball challenge. JORDY, Manchester United. Who's their the team you support and love? Who's their sleeve sponsor?
Kohala. Kohala. Kohler.
Have you researched what that company does?
No. Who researches what teams do on their chest?
Shoulder.
No, sorry, that's crazy.
JVC.
That's crazy. Alright,
was good.
alright, I'm going mad.
Anyway,
I'm going mad.
Idiot.
anyway, run up his music on streams because you know they're there. It's
Yeah,
there.
because I'm jobless. Please, man, support black business. Jordan, not Jordan, talk to me in Poland, please.
Support black business.
Why is that funny, man?
Because I ain't heard that one in a long time, man.
Next on the panel, you don't know ball challenge. Name me 4 other So Solid crew members other than Swiss.
Scat D.
What?
Who goes to Scat D?
Rate it.
Scat D's.
He's just trying not to say Ashley Waters because he didn't get in Top Boy.
Lisa Mafia. Mac.
Okay, 4. That's good. Fine.
Yeah.
Romeo.
Anyway, his name's Miles Mileage
Ashley Waters.
at Millage UK. You could catch him on the club arguing.
Yeah, man.
Is
Miles,
it?
AKA was, AKA the best looking YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you'll see
didn't
me on there.
ask, didn't ask that one.
Yeah, you'll see me on there with the club. Shout out Adam McCullough, man.
Yeah,
Big guy,
always,
man.
always.
Oh, I thought we meant Clubhouse. That's what I was thinking. Clubhouse.
Clubhouse is done, bro.
That's what I
That's
thought,
like-
yeah.
Oh, I still got the app. Let's see.
Yeah, it used to get you in trouble. You had beef with Stormzy because of what you said on
You
there.
still have the Clubhouse app.
Next on the panel, he's wearing a shirt that was inspired by DAZZA.
Yes, brother.
DAZZA's
DAZZA.
officially becoming an influencer. Congratulations, DAZZA.
Thank you.
He's wearing that lone wolf hat again. You said you bought every one of those hats.
Yeah, but you know what it is with a white hat or a light coloured hat, you got to get them in before it gets dirty. So I just
100%.
I've worn it a couple of times.
That's not a bad shout.
Yeah. But yes, Steve the Madman, King of Snapchat man with the gap. Bada bing, bada boom, all day lot.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but I said the first bit.
You're not dropping it, innit? You're not dropping that
joking,
one.
me.
Bada bing, bada boom. Man thinks it's Benny Banks or something.
All right, this is King of Snapchat man with the gap.
Benny, that's where it come from, Benny.
Certified banks, I do the damn thing. I'll do a man in. Bada boom, bada bing.
Boo up. Easy. Stand up. So
Stand
stand
up,
up then. I said it, so I can't stand up.
Next on the panel is a man who's wearing a shirt from a country that I don't think he's ever said anything bad about, right?
John Barnes.
What? He said
John
all
Barnes.
Jamaicans should come off the internet.
I ain't got a small dick. I ain't Jamaican, but then again, you lie.
Boy, all I'm saying, Jamaicans should be banned from the internet.
There's a lot of like, someone else can fit in there.
Didn't you wear that last week?
Yeah. It's a white tee. It's a white tee.
Your wardrobe's busy.
It's a white tee. It's a white tee. I think I might be the only one that paid for my top here, though.
So what does that mean?
I
then?
am. You lot are wearing free clothes.
It's a white tee. It's not that expensive, Jordy.
His name's Specs Gonzalez. He's
feel
in training
good, man.
for his next race. He's hoping his next race is against Chunks.
A quick question, PK. Obviously, you play ball. As you get a massage, is it by a man or woman?
Jordy gives the best massages.
Okay.
Apparently.
Okay.
Tigo recommended it.
You were digging. You're digging. You can't start a sentence that way and then go, wait.
I saw a gap and I was like, you know what? Let me fill it. Let me fill it.
Sorry, I just pictured Tigo lying down and you're walking up and down his back. And Jordy, get off him, man.
You have to play hopscotch on Tigo's back. Though.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Wait, why are you coming back to me?
No, I'm not. Wait a minute. Why are you asking about massages?
You really want to go there? So, boys, in Malta,
Oh God.
I went to a spa, masseuse, and I was in this place. Loads of situations walking around. I was like, rah, prop. But I'm with Podolski, so we've gone and got a massage. I've closed my eyes. I'm getting this massage. I've got a semi because the massage is so good. 45 minutes in, all I hear is turn around, boss.
Oh my god.
Now, obviously, I had to move the cucumbers away from my eyes to see who it is. It's a Tego looking brother. I've got a semi. He's got a semi. It's a standoff. So I don't know. Like, I'm thinking I've got 15 minutes left. Do I get him to massage Podolski, or do I continue him doing me in? So I don't know. What would you have done in that situation? Would you let a man do your missus, or does he continue?
I would have no issue having a man massage me. Let me just say that.
No,
up
but,
front.
you're getting a semi off
But
it.
on the semi.
I wouldn't get a semi
Yeah,
But I got a semi though.
How do you know?
because I've had massages before, Dazza.
What, my man doing it? Okay.
Nah, I've never had a man do me a massage. I'll be real.
I used to get man massaging me all the time at football.
Yeah, but that's different though,
Physio.
man. Omar, you know Omar.
I feel like
You're an idiot. Hey, that clothesline was crazy. I was like, Omar, the wire?
All right, so top 10 worst transfers of the summer transfer window. Boys, should I count down the top 10 from last summer's transfer window?
Please do, the
According
worst
to
ones.
us, the geniuses that we are. I got to say, boys, pat yourselves on the back. We did a good job. Not you, Dazza, because you did contribute to the list. But it's okay because you contributed this year.
turn around.
And we all like you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Number 10 last year, Artemello.
Wow.
He's gone higher.
Yes.
He should have been number one.
He should have been number one.
Can I say, is it Melo? He played for Atletico Madrid the other day and looked wicked.
Really?
Set up I was like, wow. And they was, yeah, that was mad. Yeah.
Number 9, Fabio Vieira.
He was terrible.
Yeah, he's terrible last year.
Looking good now, though.
Yeah, man. Every time he comes on, he makes a sick pass. Yeah.
Number 8, Gianluca Scamacca.
Yep, we said it.
Terrible.
So that's 2 of the 3
He
gone.
got a double. He got a double for Atalanta the other day. For who? Atalanta.
Atalanta.
Number 7, Matt Turner.
Alpha Melo plays for Fiorentina.
Yep.
Number 6, Casemiro.
His legs are gone.
Number 5 on our list was Kalidou Koulibaly. That's another one who's gone.
Yep, that's another one.
Lippy
Got it
was
right.
adamant he was dead.
Number 4, Willian. He
Yep.
had a
Yep.
good season. Number 3, what might be a surprise, but we got it right, Jesse Lingard.
Oh, wow.
Still jobless.
Number 2, and that's another player who's not with his club anymore. This is a good list. Number 2, Darwin Núñez. Arguable.
He started and had a stinker the other day. He had a miss open goal.
He bagged 2 against Newcastle.
But then started the next game because
He did. No, he looked good though, but yeah, that header was shocking. Yeah, he did, yeah.
He's not fit though. He's not fit. I'll give him that.
And
he's
number
fit.
1, another player who's no longer with his club, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
That's number one.
Where is he? Marseille.
So we got the list. We got the list right.
They got told off by their fans the other day.
Was no Leon.
No, that was Leon.
Oh,
It was Leon.
That was Leon.
Marseille, well, Aubameyang did score 2 in the Champions League qualifier and his team still lost.
Now, in January, our top 10 was number 10, Weston McKennie. Didn't do anything.
Winston.
Didn't keep Leeds up. Number 9, Harry Souttar.
Hey, is he in Scotland? Where did I see him the other day?
No, he's still at Leicester.
Number 8 was Jorginho.
Actually, I don't know.
That's
I don't know.
That was good. That
I
was
would
a
love
good
to
start.
see him
He
play
played
more
well.
this year.
Jorginho played what? You say Jorginho, right?
Jorginho, yeah. Number 7, Enzo Fernandez.
Wow.
I mean, he's great. I love him. He's
Yeah, I mean,
fantastic.
yeah, there's
I had
context
him
there.
high because I didn't think he was going to make Chelsea
I think
a
it was the
Champions
money.
League
Though. The
team.
money was just.
Yeah, and they just weren't going to put Chelsea in Europe. And
But
it never
he's
happened.
worth that money now.
Today he's doing well.
Number 6, Sambi Lokonga.
Yep.
Where's he gone now?
Luton.
Luton, sorry, yeah, Luton.
I'll look forward to seeing him there.
I don't want to be rude, but people should stop signing him.
Yeah, probably.
Why don't company just sign him?
Number 5, Wout Weghorst. Good signing.
My guy won a cup, man.
Number 4, Cedric Suarez. That was for Fulham.
Making moves.
Making moves, man.
He's still there.
guy.
Still at your club.
Still there. Still registered.
How the hell did they give him that new contract?
They gave him a new contract.
I think he's coach.
It's a long contract.
So what's
for
his
a
day
bad
like?
right back.
He just trains.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Trains and has
just there.
sex.
Number 3, Joao Felix.
Oh,
Didn't work.
Didn't work at all,
He
man.
started so well that first game, but he didn't actually.
Danny Ings, number 2.
West Ham.
Chilling on the bench at West Ham.
Danny Ings fell off, man.
I don't
He
think
was my
Mikel
guy.
Antonio
Fell off.
chats to him in training. I don't think they chat. I don't think Mikel Antonio rates him. He's just like, come on, man. You came here to take my place. You.
no, but Ings is a bit about it though.
No, yeah. He's
Got a bit about him.
He's got
It looks
everything.
like he's still lively, man.
And number 1 on our list, and he was clear number 1. Only Steve-O didn't vote for him. Cody Gakpo.
My bad.
T, he's good now.
Nah,
He started the season poor.
I think he's good, you know.
they had him in 8 first game of the season.
But he shouldn't be playing. He should be number 1. Not if Melo.
But it's both Liverpool.
But they needed to do business to get into the Champions League, and they didn't get in the Champions League, and that's why I think he was number 1.
Yeah, Gakpo.
Overall, I think we're good at this.
Is Gakpo? He doesn't even start in this team now.
He started against Newcastle.
We're not sure when
They haven't got
when
they
their
haven't got
first
a
team.
11
There's
yet.
a club arguing all the time.
We're not talking about him because he wasn't signed in this transfer window.
Facts.
I'm going to name some players who were signed in this transfer window who were not rated by the panel, but only a couple of them didn't quite make our top 10s, such as Felix, Poet, and DAZZA's choice, Nuno
That
Tavares.
was good. You saved that well.
You can't replace Lodi with Nuno Tavares.
But he had a good loan at Marseille.
He'll do all right
He
this year,
scored
I reckon.
goals.
Yeah, I don't think
In
it's
the
a.
French league.
I don't think that's a bad
We're gonna rate the league
signing.
now? Should we rate it? All right, cool.
No, that's not a
I
bad
think
signing.
Forest signing Nuno Tavares.
I think
ain't
it's bad. I think to go from Lodi to Nuno Tavares for me is bad.
Number 19, a player didn't get picked, but did get picked by Lippi and Miles, is Wataru Endo. Sambi Lukonga got votes from Greg, Felix, Stevo, and Miles.
Wait, pause for a second. You voted Endo, the boy from Liverpool?
Yeah.
And voted McAllister to be a good signing?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Karen.
Cole Palmer got high votes from
One sec,
PK
one sec.
and
No,
Poet.
leave him. He's bleeding. You're bleeding.
I'm not bleeding. I never knew. Because I didn't know that McAllister's not a World Cup winner and done it in the Prem, proven, and he's not 30 plus.
Miles, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, cool.
It's okay, Miles, man.
We move.
Vuj and Felix have got Sofian Amrabat being a disappointment.
All right, I should have.
He hasn't played.
The slowest guy I've ever seen in my life.
That's not what the list is about, Miles.
Jesus Christ.
Just quickly, he's gonna be he's slow.
Ross Barkley got high vote from Stevo. And DAZZA believed that Ross Barkley wasn't going to be good.
Yeah, what's he doing there, man?
He looked good
I
against
liked
West
him
Ham.
against West Ham. Yeah, second half his legs went a bit.
He's got number 9 on the back of his shirt.
Nah, six.
Ross Barkley's got number 6.
So it was number 9.
A player that Specs, Tego, Poet, Miles, and DAZZA thought was going to have a rough season, Justin Kluivert.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What
he's
is
been
that?
You said Lukonga's been around. He has been around bare countries.
I was looking at him as well. I was eyeing him up, but I was just like, nah.
A player Lumos, Tego, and Poet had, and I had him number 1. Lippi had him, I had him number 1. Poet had him number 1. Is Jurian Timber. He's injured.
Yeah, because he got in.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's not going to play.
Exactly.
Ashley Young was voted a bad signing by Vuj, Specs, and DAZZA. I hear it because he's keeping Michaelenko out.
You can't be that experienced and throw the ball across your defense and at least to a goal.
I blame Michael King.
You can't do that. I've never seen an under 8 player do that before. So
He needs to watch
Ashley
Kyle
Young's
Walker.
No, my man was running on quicksand.
And number 11 is a player that Poet and Tego had high, and Lumos had high. Poet, they could probably guess why we had him high. He
He's
was
injured?
signed to be the
Yes.
striker for Chelsea,
And now look.
and now look, it's Christopher
4 months
Nkunku.
out.
Oh, no way.
4 months. That's
He
not.
should have never even been on the list.
He's
Bro, you
quality.
got Nicholas Jackson missing open goals now.
Yeah, but they signed him last year,
bad.
January.
though. No, they didn't.
They did.
Well, no, they didn't though, did they? Who did he play for from January till this summer? Pre-arranged transfers, definitely not. Could he have been in our transfer list last year?
Nope.
Then he's in this year.
And is he injured? Do they need a striker? This is bad.
But he can't play now because he's done a big injury, but it's a bad signing.
Yeah.
Well, they need a striker. They need a striker.
How is that a bad signing? Because he's already been injured.
Because
You
the
know, he got
business
injured
doesn't
in
have a forward now.
pre-season.
They're losing and they're not scoring
Both
goals.
things can be true, you know.
And both can be true. So
Nah.
bad signing.
It's only one is true.
Well, things can be unlucky and bad.
We need to sit next to each other again, man. We need to clash our
Things are
brains.
unlucky. They're not good, you know. If something's unlucky, it's not good. We're not going, oh my God, well done, you was unlucky.
But you cannot
it's
just
bad.
put him on the list. Just don't.
Why?
Put him
Why
on
would
the
you
list.
do that? He's a signing this summer.
Put someone else. It's lazy. It's lazy.
How does that work? It's lazy.
For me, he was the best player in Bundesliga last year. So the expectations are high. Man can't have this excuse all the time.
But we are at number 10 on our list.
Blah!
And he is voted for by Felix, Jordy, Stevo, Tego had him high, and Miles had him quite high. Robert Sanchez. Is he better than Kepa?
Honestly,
He got dropped for steal at
Bro,
Brighton.
come on, man.
And now he's Chelsea's
crazy.
number
I
one.
think they bought him as a second keeper and Kepa went.
And they never got the number one.
You know,
Yeah.
there's some signings I just don't even like. I delete from my mind straight away.
Oh, Chelsea is hard to keep track of what they did this summer.
That's a bad signing, bro.
But he ain't look that bad though.
Yes, he has.
He would be Brighton number 3 now because they got Verbruggen, who
Yes,
looks good.
exactly. But Chelsea missed. They dropped the bag there. They should have got Raya. To be fair, they was linked with him. He was there for time.
Yeah, I think he won the Champions League.
They
Didn't he?
wait. Yeah, is it? But they're giving out so much money. Should have just gave him the money anyway. Now you've got Brighton's number 2 keeper. Come on, bro.
Number 1.5.
We say he's Brighton's number 2, but he fell out.
One
with
and
the
a half.
manager,
Yeah,
right?
you can't call him number
The
2.
manager preferred the distribution of steel, though.
Yeah?
He didn't like Robert Sanchez's
Even that
distribution.
goal they conceded the other day against Forest Alanga.
He could have stretched the arm.
No, that's a
you
great
can't- you
finish.
can't-
I'm with you.
can't
I'm with
blame
you,
him.
Mars.
You can't blame him. Look how close he is. You can't blame him for that.
He doesn't look great.
Boom with it, finish.
But he's 24. All these keepers are young and good now.
I
How old is
rated
Alisson?
him
Alisson's
very
a young
highly
man.
at the start of last season. I'm not gonna like act like, oh, I don't think Robert Sanchez is good. I think he's good. I actually thought he'd go at Man United. I actually thought that's who Man United were gonna play as their goalkeeper. But end of the day, it's not necessarily an upgrade on Kepa. Kepa's now on loan at Real Madrid, and I think Chelsea wanted another goalkeeper. I think they planned to buy a number one, and this is where they are.
They dropped the bag. How have we got a number one keeper, Real, on the bench, and we got Ramsdale, and they're scrambling with this keeper? They should have
I
copped
mean,
him.
they might all be the same level, by the way. Raya, Ramsdale, and Sanchez might be the same level.
Ramsdale won PFA goalkeeper.
Raya's better than Sanchez, though.
He's a G, bro. He's making moves.
Raya's better than Sanchez.
Raya's not better than Ramsdale.
Sanchez in the Spain team. Or not?
I think he is, yeah.
Ahead of Raya. Raya. I'm not.
Yeah, I want to say, yeah.
How many caps has he got? One?
I hate when people ask me questions that obviously I don't know off the top of my head.
Plats?
Caps.
Kepa's, from what we've seen Kepa, we've seen mistakes galore and no managers trusted him. So I think Kepa's trash.
Yeah, but he's got to Real Madrid.
Ancelotti trusts him.
He's at Real Madrid now.
People trusted him. He's at Madrid. They gave him captaincy at Chelsea at one point.
Only because the keeper got injured.
Yeah, but they could have got any other keeper in the world.
Number 9 on our list, and I feel like if we knew more about a lot of these players, this could be a top 10 of Chelsea players. But number 9 on our list, with high votes from Greg, but a vote from Felix, Lumos, Tego, and Miles, Nicholas Jackson.
Wow.
What?
I didn't put it there.
I think he's good, but it's not what they need.
It's not what they need, boys.
No, but it's only not what they need because of the
He's a
circumstances.
winger, ain't he?
He was a second striker.
So
though.
second hold on. Who was Chelsea's striker before this? Before Nicholas Jackson came?
Aubameyang.
They didn't have a striker, bro.
Joao Felix.
Havertz.
And Borja.
All right, Specs. So what's your expectation for this guy then this season?
When I saw him out, is it Villarreal last year? La
No, I'm
Liga?
talking about, yeah, go on.
I think he's going to grab at least 10 goals.
What do you think about his name?
That's not good enough, though.
His name's African. That's definitely not African. He's from Senegal, I think. Senegal?
Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast.
I expect if they've brought him in to get 10 goals, which they probably haven't brought him in to get that, but I think that's bad.
No, you know why? Because he's backup. He's meant to be backup for Nkuku. I think Nkuku's meant to be the 9.
I know, and Nkuku's meant to be
You know what
the
I'm saying?
creative. And Nkuku's
I
going to
agree
be the
with that.
10.
I voted for circumstance. I don't think Nkuku, I think Nkuku was supposed to be a striker, but I voted for circumstance. The circumstance is he's Chelsea's main striker.
Okay, but watch this. When we watch him now, he's doing good things.
Yeah, no, I like him. He's busy. He's good.
He's picking up good positions, but like Chelsea need a goal scorer. They need goals, and he's not getting goals like that. The one goal he got was against what, Luton? Come on, my bro. That Luton team shouldn't even be
Well, I
championship.
think this is going to bite you back in the elbow, man.
Same as like Eddie Ketia, though. It's like they're both like
I'm backing him to get 12.
early doors, isn't it?
100%.
Early doors.
The signs are there. That's why he's not worse for me. The signs are there.
No,
The signs were
but
there.
you got to jump out the window at on some of these players. You have to.
Bro.
And he's missing sitters as well.
Sitters.
I think what it is like 40 people on the list to put him in the top 10 when he's nearly there or not.
I wouldn't put him in top 10, but I'm not totally against it. I'm not like, I wouldn't put him in top 10 though.
I didn't want to do safe stuff like pick like,
relegation fodder.
the 9th Forest player. Like, let's be honest. I wanted to when I'm doing my list, I'm thinking high upside, low downside. Like, come on, I'm trying to find some middle ground where a player can actually represent a flop or represent a bad signing, not just that guy signed on loan from Werder Bremen and he's going to play.
When he
9
drops
games.
deep and tries to kick ball, though,
It's horrible. Can't even turn.
I think he picks it up and turns well when
Nah, he
drives.
can't turn.
Boy.
I see shades of Adebayor when I watch him.
Number 8 on our list. And it is. I should apologise because it is a safe one. Greg voted him, PK voted him, Tego voted him, Lippy voted him, Poet voted him high, Miles voted him high. We saw him last year. Clement Langley.
Oh, forget him. I know it's a cop out, but forget him.
Villa
How's
was,
that a
Villa was
cop-out, though?
scrambling. With their defensive injuries, they were scrambling.
They just needed something to.
I think
They
he's a
just
left
need
back,
something.
But man needs to
Left back,
concentrate.
He's a centre back, bro.
Left back.
He can play left though as well.
That's not what they signed.
I think you lot are being a bit like, because it's a backup signing.
It's a bad sign. No, but he's going to play those Specs.
I think I was being too safe with that pick.
I don't think it's backup though. How is it backup?
Because Mings,
Man are injured. So he's not backup. He needs
He's
to
going
play.
in there. He's going in
He
there.
needs
yeah.
to go and play straight away, bro.
He didn't sign before Mings, you know.
That's
The
slightly
injuries
true.
happened, and
That's
now we've
slightly
signed
true.
Langley. That means we don't.
They
even
got a lot of centre backs ahead of him though.
Paul is not playing well.
All right, let me
by
ask
the
you
way.
this then, right? You got Mings in your team, but he's injured. But Mings is your main centre back, yeah? Are you going to go and get a centre back better than Mings or as good as Mings? Because you're going to have problems when Mings is fit, right? That's the problem.
I'm not down
That's
any
another
of that,
problem.
But I'm talking about the guy that.
But they play free at the back now. He's been playing free at the back. He played 30 back against Liverpool. He changed it. You know what I mean?
Hey, but hey, Specs, that's another problem. That's a problem for when it comes. Right now, you've got a big problem. Now you're putting a big liability in your back line. You're
100%.
You're mash.
You think that is a liability?
But Specs, let's be honest. We spoke about it here, you know. See the players, they're getting injured a lot. And it's not just by coincidence. There's reasons, and I'm sure them lot know. So they know that you have to get in adequate replacements. You can't,
Right.
because another injury might come up, and then you got to play Lengley.
We know why they're getting injured.
He's not good, man.
Is he not good?
Nah, man. Did you see him at Spurs when he was at Spurs?
It can happen.
He was bad.
He's terrible at
He's
Spurs.
ass.
It's
Terrible
not.
at Spurs.
Honestly, I put him in there. I don't think it's that bad.
It's
They got-
lazy.
well,
That's
they
a
got
lazy
Conference
one, bro.
League. They're in Conference League, right? They'll play for some Conference League minutes. He's okay. Tottenham was shocking last year, so who knows if that's really a good, fair representation of him.
Oh, I thought he was shocking before
But
that.
he was
Barcelona.
fifth or sixth choice centre back at
He's not a basketball.
Villa.
Shall I burst your bubble here? Wonder Kid FM 17.
That's not bursting my bubble.
Oh.
I'll be totally real.
Freddie Adu was a wonder kid, you know.
He said, I'll be totally real.
All right, number 7 on our list. Not happy with this. Greg, Vuj, Lumos had him high. Lippi had him second. Andre Onana.
I never
going
voted
on?
for him. I never voted for him. That's crazy. That's he's not. That's not a bad
Man,
signing.
I'm not even here
Who
to fight
here-
their point.
Who here voted for him as bad signing? Who?
No one. You did.
Jordy
You
Land.
took him out last minute.
You took him out last minute. So you said my bad to yourself.
But you
Well,
had him
I
in
had
the
him on
best
both
as well.
lists.
Yeah,
Why? Because you're confused.
You can have someone on both lists.
you can.
That makes sense. That don't make no sense.
Well, no, you actually, you know what? Specs, you're right. You can't. The group can. The one individual can't.
What do you mean me can't?
No, I mean like no. You as an individual,
One
you
person
can't.
voted.
have
Where
them
else
both.
chat about Tigo?
He's got a shirt on. He turned it to
Shirt, it's the shirt
It's the
and the patty he had
shirt.
before this.
You can be on both lists though. Play on both lists.
You as an individual
patchy.
can't vote, but as a group collective, we can. Yeah.
Yeah, but I as an individual had him on both still.
Yeah.
He's kicking for me, and his distribution is way better than Steele's, because Steele was number 1 last year.
And now it's for Bruggen.
What?
Huh?
Now it's for Bruggen.
Who's Verbruggen?
The
What,
new
better than
goalkeeper at
Onana?
Brighton.
Brighton.
No, it's not
Or
better than Onana.
Flecken.
You think it's better than Onana?
No. I
Oh,
mean,
I'm
that
about
was
to
Steele.
say.
I think Onana's rush keeper.
Yeah, he's playing
Oh, there
DM.
was a time against Arsenal, he broke between the two centre backs on the halfway line. I was like, this guy looks way more comfortable than Casemiro
Bro.
transitioning this ball.
Crazy.
Ice
crazy.
cold, bro. He was
He's
ice
neat
cold.
on the ball.
He plays sweeper.
neat.
Eddie was pressing him. He didn't even look at Eddie once.
What does monkey rush mean again?
Didn't K was there?
Monkey.
Anyone can go and go.
Yeah.
Monkey rush.
Anyone
Yeah,
can
I
go.
remember
Whilst
that
the
old
keeper
school.
comes out.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a bit of a stinker here. So none of us believed he should be on this list.
No one here, no. Apart from Greg. Greg did.
Okay, so we've got nothing to really talk about then.
We could talk about him in
Lippy
general.
got him second.
Lippi
but
had him second.
Lippy just got this there's a hate boner for United.
There's something on Foot Manager with goalkeepers called eccentricity.
Yeah, that's not just in Football Manager. but go
Right,
on.
his one is definitely 21.
he's very eccentric,
Like he's
yeah.
gonna make some mad mistakes. I think
you
when
know-
you're like that,
Do you
you're gonna
remember
do some
when?
madness.
Do you remember when he failed his drug test, and then he wasn't playing for Ajax? He said that he got stopped by the police, and they started searching his cars because they said this guy's addicted to drugs, even though it was a performance-enhancing drug, and he swears down that he never took the drug, and it was a bad test or whatever. That's very eccentric.
Isn't it?
Yeah, going to the Athletic and telling stories about the police.
Yeah, I like him, man. He's unruly, bro. Unruly. Me and that Cashmore, way up, we up there.
First game for United, let's give her a penalty. He should have given her a penalty. That save that should have been a save against Nottingham Forest, the first one, I don't understand what he was doing. So I get why people might say you could look at certain things and go, maybe.
Had a lot of attention for the wrong reasons a lot early, but his passing has been like I love watching it. Like he literally passes round the fullbacks.
I think he's good at corners as well. I think
He's
he
cold.
looks like
Yeah,
he comes up.
So like yeah.
Hey, take it out quickly.
Oh no. What is that?
Someone said it yesterday. Someone
it?
did say it yesterday. Yeah.
It's not farm, you know.
A bit more grown
Banana
to me.
trim. Ladder.
Nah, that's not a worst. That's a bad take. That's a good signing,
But
bro.
I think our minds will change in 3 weeks.
You reckon so?
He's gonna do a mad mistake. We'll be like, no, this stinks.
Don't be reactionary.
No, but I don't exactly. I think we've all got to expect mistakes when you play Harry plays.
Yeah, of course.
No, but his one's gonna be like a stinker. You
I
know,
don't
like,
think so. I think he's.
I think Ramsdale will make worse mistakes than Onana.
What's the worst stinker we've seen? Was it Villa?
Enkelman,
Birmingham,
the throw-in.
throw-in.
Yeah.
I think he's only going to get better from here, man. I can't
Bruv, every
see him.
keeper has stinkers. We've seen.
I think he's a
Anderson
good
away
sign.
ball
He's a great
stinkers.
sign.
Everybody,
on the ball.
especially if you play outside.
Because we don't even know what to
play
do with him. Arsenal don't even know
You
what
two
to do.
just
Impressive.
talking.
When you see me that's talking, yeah, just get me. Just lower the volume a bit, yeah. Lower the volume a bit.
Say it with chest, man. I didn't
I
even
heard you
hear
heard.
that.
Nah, you heard what I said, bro.
Okay, go talk.
Should we just leave?
No, let him
You
talk.
could-
I don't know what you're saying.
You can if you want.
Go on.
I'm done anyway.
I'm
I'm done.
not.
You can take the food, man. Go
Oh,
on.
thanks. Anyway,
You're welcome.
number 6 on the list.
Hey, Miles, you're a champion.
Number 6 on our list was voted for by Greg, Vuj, Lumos, Poet. Miles had him number 1, and DAZZA. Johnny Evans.
100%.
That's forcing it, man.
Nah, it's not full.
That's
Bro.
that's
What's he still doing?
It's
here, man?
disrespectful.
That's literally just because the deflected goal went in against Arsenal.
Not even that. Well, what's he doing there?
It just looks stink to me. It
They've
just
got
stinks.
Johnny Evans, like you said. If someone gets crashed out and they got to use him, they've got a 39-year-old defender.
Is he that old?
They've got a centre back partnership.
He's 35. He moves like he's 39.
That centre back partnership was at Leicester in like 2018.
Even that, no, hold on.
What's
That 39 thing's been in his head and is the reason why I picked him. So
No,
that,
he's
that,
old, bro. He's not good enough to play for Manchester United.
You should be deducted points right now.
Look, he should not be at Manchester United's team right now. He should not be there.
But remember, they didn't
Championship.
spend no money on him.
100%
though.
Championship high.
I think Johnny
No
Evans is
way.
better than Lindelof.
Thank you.
Yes, agreed.
Thank you. What's wrong with that?
And only Manchester City can afford to have 7 world-class centre-backs.
Bruv, they don't need to get 7. They don't need to get 7.
Well, they can't. I mean, they've got 2.
Just get 3 or 4.
That's
Two
a lot,
even.
that's a lot as well.
They've got Varane. They've got
Arsenal got
Martinez.
3 or 4.
No, they've got 1.
So how many United supposed to have 3 or 4?
Bruv, they've got Martinez. They've got Varane. Yeah, but we don't have a guy that's 35 in there, and he might come in and lose us games.
We might need that.
Do you know,
we don't have that, though.
The only reason why I think I picked him is because I looked at the defence at the end of the Arsenal game and I saw Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Johnny Evans and Dalot, and I said, this stinks.
In 2023.
It just stinks.
Yeah, that's not a Man United
I just don't think you should bring. It's kind of sad on Evans, but don't bring him a part of that mess.
Nah.
Like that just.
You know what?
looks
You've had
Shouldn't
this.
be
You've
there,
had this like prophecy against Evans since I said to you, Arsenal should have bought him years ago, bro.
No, that's not true.
What was the key word in that sentence?
years ago.
Years ago.
Hey, your comprehension. You didn't do
The
comprehension.
key words was years
Can you
ago.
go back a bit so I can see that prick? Okay, well, let me say this. But years ago means years ahead is experience. And you bring that to the rest of the back four. Not on the pitch, but
Off the pitch. And you know what as well?
Oh,
Adding on to that as well. Wait.
Interplay.
Wait.
That was a great pass, Max. Carry on.
I think it shows how good he is that the fact that they're looking at him at 35, he's a top class
Quality.
player, bro.
No, wait, pause, because it's not that. Because they brought him in on like a month contract.
And he done
Yeah, but
well.
he was playing Prem this year regardless.
I'm not doubting that, but for a Champions League side that wants to progress on,
That there could be one of the best signings of the season because you've got it. It could be, bro.
slow down.
injury-prone Varane that
I
wants to
think
go.
Arsenal should have signed him.
So you got injury-prone Varane that might go to.
You got rid of
Saudi.
Rob Holding.
You got Martinez that's the
And
same
Julian
size.
Timber's injured. Arsenal
I'm
should
just
have signed
saying
him.
you've
Tommy
got
Asu's there.
Varane that might leave,
Take my chance with
injury-prone. Martinez, midget. I don't know if
You
you said
shouldn't
small
say that,
person.
yep.
Apologies to all the small people. Who else have you got? Maguire that was going to go West Ham, and then you bring in Johnny Evans. For me, I'm not. It's a less of a reflection on Johnny and just more the circumstances. It stinks.
If Johnny Evans signed, if he signed for Luton, and he signed for Sheffield, that's fine. They need that experience. They need that.
Yeah,
If
why
he
not? Why not?
signed for West Ham, I'll be like, that's a great bit of business.
Fam, that's
And I think in the Premier League, you're looking at it more like Man United.
Fam.
yeah,
Like,
but fam,
fam. No, he's never said fam. This is filthy fellas.
Fam.
We talk proper English.
go on, fam, go on.
Bredgin,
Bredgin, go on.
my dog, you've got good centre backs, and you respectfully, you're not trying to push for Champions League or trying to take your club to the next level.
Yes,
You're
they
trying to
are.
win the league. No, they're not. There's West Ham. Let's have some.
They could win Europa League and get
No,
Champions
they're
League.
trying to push, but in the spaces.
got
So you do,
semi-finals
you
every
do
year.
understand though. Like,
you're not trying to
all
push for top
all
four.
Prem teams are signing quality players now,
Yes, of
from the bottom to the top.
That's fine.
So you got players that are at United that could be at Nottingham
But for
Forest.
where Manchester United are right now, they should not be signing Johnny Evans. They're trying to take it to the next
understand that.
level.
I understand that, and I hear I think typical Manchester United, they've made something that could have been something that people talk about fondly, and they've turned it into a pile of shit. They gave him that short-term contract So now it looks like he was on trial. Now it looks like they were desperate last minute.
Yeah.
And that probably is what it is.
Bad business.
But if Manchester United had signed him and just gone, this is going to be a great option for us next year, which he is going to be a great option for them, people will be looking at that transfer completely differently. Manchester United just do it wrong.
I don't think so, you know. I feel like people would have still been, the guys like Miles would have still been saying the same thing.
Yeah,
though.
but he has a hate boner for United.
I didn't, bro. I didn't put Onana in this list. I didn't do. The fact that he's 35 years old, bro, and Manchester United, where they are right now, shouldn't be signing.
And
Johnny
do you know what?
Evans.
In the middle
he
of the
might
park,
be
you need
playing for
legs,
them next
fam.
week.
30-year-old Maguire, 35-year-old Johnny Evans, 31-year-old Casemiro, almost 30-year-old Eriksen. This is just horrible.
But no, hang on, let me go. Because Man United over the years have been known every so often, they used to do it all the time under Fergie, but they get an older player. And I think when we're talking about Man United, what have they lacked? They've lacked people with winning experience.
Ferguson left 10 years ago.
So Johnny Evans, you got to think where he came from. He's got that installed in him. So him being in that dressing room, he's going to install it in a few
Under
more.
different circumstances, who knows?
And the players you said, like you said with Fergie, like he used to do that 10 years ago, but the players in the that was playing his position before him were world-class players. So he was there for experience. Man United is going to be using this guy sooner than they think.
Johnny Evans is very good, and he's a great guy. He's a great guy. He's a leader. He took Northern Ireland to Euro 2016.
That makes him a good signing.
I mean, specs. Is he a great guy?
Steve-O,
Steve-O, is he a great guy?
He's a great
I'm
guy.
telling you, he's
You're
a great guy.
Johnny. Come
He's a
on
great guy.
the show.
I'm sure you're a great guy, Johnny, but I'm sure Johnny does not want to be defending against all these young, hungry strikers
He's going
right
to be
now.
in the Prem regardless. This year, he was going to be in the Prem regardless.
I don't think you can call a man Johnny without saying the surname.
Of course, Sir Johnny Evans.
We've made it to number 5 on our list, who, again, it's a bit of a cop-out. I would say I regret it, but he deserves
No
this.
regrets.
Jordy picked him. PK had him second. Specs had him high. Tego had him. Lippy had him. Poet had him high. DAZZA had him number 1. It's Brentford's returning hero, Neil Maupay.
He needs to get out there.
Yeah.
Even I had him.
That's not a cop-out.
Just give me the floor for a minute.
Got you.
I want to say a big apology to Dom Solanke.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, Solanke, I apologize. You're not the worst striker in the Prem.
He's good, man. No, say more than that. Say more than that.
What? That I said he's the worst striker in the Prem.
No, say he's better than not the worst.
You're better than Neil Maupay.
Yeah.
100%.
He's good though.
Boys,
Yeah, no, Solanke's actually decent.
Boys.
But Neil Maupay, guys.
My lord.
boys. Tego, sorry.
Can I say though,
Where is he gone?
Back to
Brentford.
Brentford.
back to Brentford where he banged goals, where he's comfortable, where he walks in the dressing room.
It's the whole the years have moved forward, cuz.
How long ago? When did we do our?
Oh, he don't
4
start.
years?
He
Don't
won't
start then, no?
Brian and Bemble's got 4 and 4.
He will
He's not starting.
He
bro.
won't start.
Who's up front?
Wissa and Bemo.
I believe it can't be as not bad.
Well, I'll
Can't
say
be as
this.
not bad.
You guys remember when I was an Everton fan? Back when I was following Alex Iwobi, that magical time. They were managed by
That
Frank
magical
Lampard. What an era. I was plugged into quite a lot of Everton Twitter, and my algorithm still throws up a lot of Everton Twitter. There are Everton fans, and they're going to deny it, but I saw it, who he played well in the League Cup the other day, and they were like, oh, maybe this is how. He plays off Beto, and actually he can work in a 2. And that was Everton. There were not all of them, but there were some Everton fans saying that might have unlocked Maupay. Brentford do play with the
1 and 2.
he might be good with.
I know we're
Mbeumo.
talking about, but I've noticed that. That's what I thought about the other day when I saw Edouard get 2 goals because
with
Mateta came on.
Mateta, yeah.
So there's some players that when they have that, you know what I mean?
No, but
that-
it can't wipe out all of the stuff that he's done. It's not
No,
enough.
but he's done it. He's done it. He's
Can I say
scored.
that? No.
He scored.
As poor as he was at Everton, at Brighton, he was their top goal scorer every year.
He's responsible for Emi Martinez winning the
And
World
then,
Cup.
as I say, because West Ham were looking at him, so like what he said, he was plugged in. I was plugged in around that time. Good player, mate.
Everyone's plugged
Nah,
in.
he's
boy.
busy. That's what he is. He's like
but
what
yeah,
you
he
lot
was
described
stinking at
Jackson.
Everton, stinking. But I think for Brentford, woo,
Nah, man.
could be.
Nah, I don't think so.
And he's pardon the YouTube algorithm, he's an S house. Didn't he rattle Arsenal last
Yeah.
year?
He injured Leno. Martinez
No,
came
didn't
on.
he do it
Martinez
last year? Didn't Everton beat Arsenal?
1-0 at Goodison
Yeah,
Park.
didn't he rattle them in that game as well?
Mate, that's what you're good
That's what you
for.
got- that's what I'm saying, that's what
That's
you're good
terrible.
for.
That's what
A
you're.
whole load of chattings.
He's mad.
You're an idiot, shorty.
Me and Mitch interviewed him, and he's a very level-headed guy. Like
I
sometimes
always say that.
Yeah.
I always say that.
Proper mad, like the. So when you see him on the pitch, and you're like, "Why are you doing that pass?" Like you're smarter than that. I always feel like when people, he's
Yeah,
smarter
man,
than
Robbie
that.
Savage.
Yeah, but he's a striker who sees a lot of the ball. and it just goes in wrong directions.
Yeah, man, all the time, bro.
That
It's
opening
like,
game, some of the finishing was abysmal. Abysmal for Premier League
Number
level.
one. He should be number
He
one.
needs to be loved though. Brentford did love
Yeah,
him once.
loved
Maybe
him.
they'll love him again.
What striker in the Prem?
At the moment,
it's ones that don't get goals. This guy scores 10 plus
Anthony Marshall.
When's the last time he scored 10 plus?
at Brighton when he got his
Brighton,
move.
he got 10 at Brighton.
Brighton.
First
Oh my
season.
God, he went Brighton before Brentford.
When was that though? During
I
COVID?
forgot
No,
about
not
that. You
before
know?
Brentford.
Every season that he was
For
there,
Everton.
top goal scorer, 10 plus.
Mackenzie.
1920 he scored 10, and after that he scored 8, and he scored 1 since then.
8-8-1. Nah, this is terrible, bro. Ollie Watkins is never going back to Brentford.
8 in 33, 8 in 32. I know it's not great, but Brighton didn't have goals coming from strikers back then. But
Is he better than Martial?
I'd rather have him than Martial.
Ten Hag said he
No,
played
you
well.
wouldn't.
But anyway,
is he better than Foster? Foster,
Lyle Foster.
Burnley striker.
No, you mean
Foster?
Luton?
No,
No,
Burnley.
Lyle Burnley.
Burnley
Foster.
striker.
Oh right,
Foster's
yeah,
Burnley.
yeah. I'm thinking of Morris.
Oh, Foster. He's like,
I'll let the man land because I don't know. But no more
We'll
pay
wait
as
to
it
see, man.
stands.
No, all the relegated teams, not one win from a relegated team yet. 1 draw, Sheffield United.
You lot rate Burnley, don't it? Someone on this table anyway.
Number 4 on our list was voted by Greg, Felix, Lumos, Stevo, PK, Tego, Lippy, and Poet.
Has to be United.
Manchester United got
has to be.
Sergio Reguilon.
Brother, what is that?
What
Crazy.
is that?
What
crazy.
is that?
Crazy.
That's a no-look pass.
I looked at that. So I looked at it on the list and I thought, bloody hell, man.
When was him and Ten Hag at the same team, by the way? I saw a picture where he was managing them. Does that never happened or it never happened? Okay, they said reunited. I said, what? Reunited? When did that happen?
Is this the regular one that was at Spurs?
Yes.
This is terrible.
for us.
It
I
is
know they have to
terrible.
fill a space,
I
but
don't think it's that bad.
Second choice, because Luke Shaw's injured now.
if we're talking about bad
Dalot
Oh,
signings,
Dalot played well.
and you made a
He
point
did.
about
Against Saka, though.
Man United signing Johnny Evans, this signing here, everything what you lot said, pull it into this one, but even worse because this guy didn't even get into the Premier League team. At least Johnny Evans was starting, shining, closing out teams. You know what I mean? This guy here, couldn't even
Reguilon
get
had a
into-
couple of like
Reguilon was a
match
starter.
of the day highlights. People were like,
Last year?
"Oh, let's focus on
Not last year,
Reguilon."
no.
They definitely did when he first
Can
came.
I just say this though? Can I
Yeah,
give him
before.
the doubt or the benefit here?
Okay, go.
He played under Conte, right? Which was bad football. And he seems like someone that needs a coach that
And
kicks ball.
Mourinho? Mourinho as well.
Oh,
right?
come
It's
on, man.
Mourinho that he came.
Come
yeah.
on, man. This is his time to shine. This is his time.
What?
Reguilon.
He's
I
got a
think
coach
he'd
that
be
kicks
alright.
ball.
I think he'd do
He has to
alright.
go to Manchester
Man.
United under the pressure
Bro,
of
it's
them
that
playing
Dalot. I
terrible.
thought Dalot was rubbish till I see him under a good coach. Dalot's class.
Dalot's class. Dalot's class.
I hear where you're coming from, but you
Reguilon's
know
now
what?
not
They
going to
still
play
lost
because
3-1.
Dalot's class.
Dalot's great. They lost
So why are we
3-1
picking him?
because you're signing this guy. Results
You
need to
didn't
come.
lose 3-1.
I
though.
don't.
You didn't. They didn't lose.
United lost
3-1
3-1,
like that.
bro.
Yeah, but they didn't lose 3-1 like
I'm
that.
saying to you, United lost 3-1. So you need to
like
bring in a
that. Not
player.
like that.
Not like
Not
that,
like
though.
that.
Not like that.
That don't matter.
Alright, cool.
Not like that, though.
Not like
Not like that, yeah?
That don't matter. That don't matter, boy.
These guys. They
It
lost
don't matter.
3-1. They lost 3-1.
But calm
Pie,
down,
wait,
bro, man.
all 3-1s ain't built equal. They weren't
Yeah,
like
not
that.
like that.
So they lost 3-1. And you're going to bring in Reguilon. Come on, man.
No,
Come
that's not
on,
how it
man.
happened.
That was
How's it
the
happen?
sequence of events.
That's the narrative,
That
though,
was not
man.
the sequence
That's
of
the
events.
narrative.
We lost 3-1, then we signed Reguilon. Alright, cool.
It's a sad story.
It's the other way around, really.
Who were you linked with just before you got Reguilon?
Cucurella.
Oh, my God.
Cucurella's better,
I
right?
get fired at
Marcos
United.
Alonso.
And Marcos Alonso, yeah.
What?
So I think you like Spanish fullbacks.
Killer Cam.
Left backs.
Mad thing.
So where's Malacia?
He's hurt. He's hurt.
Injured, yeah.
Like proper like gone for time.
He's out for a
Must be.
couple weeks.
Right, gonna have his. Are you in Europa or Champions League?
Champions League.
We're gonna be alright.
I think he'll do good there, man.
Yeah, be alright, man. This is his year.
I would
I
have put
watched
in
him
this.
at Spurs, bro.
Left back, yeah.
Best thing he ever done was come here with his missus and do that whole campaign of pictures. Apart from that, waste of time, fam. You went from Spurs to United. I hate them both.
I thought he was all right. He was all right. Yeah, when he first came under Jose Mourinho, and I remember there being like, "Oh, Reguilon's good." I remember if I go back and look at our top 10 left backs list, I guarantee the people right
And
now who are slaying
we
him,
wanted
they
him.
had him up there.
I bet you any money he gets a cross and it lands on Hoyland's head and goes in before November.
What's the odds? What's the odds? 75
Who
to
wants to
1.
bet? No, who wants to bet?
Let's put the odds are 75 to
But
1.
You said cross. So you're gonna bet?
You can cross.
A bet tenner, yeah?
Yeah, tenner.
Tenner?
That doesn't happen.
I have no faith in
That
him.
doesn't happen.
Ten?
What are the
faith in
odds?
him.
I want to know how much money I'm
Could
losing.
happen.
Exactly. What do I get back?
Is it
It's
50
odds,
to
you
1,
said?
25
Or
to
just straight
1,
tenner?
10 to 1?
No, there's no odds. There's no odds.
There's no odds.
There's no odds. No.
So it's just a friendly bet.
3 to 1. What does 3 to 1 mean?
Number 3 on our list is a player who got, a lot of votes, as you'd expect. Greg voted him high. Felix had him number 1. Jordy had him
Greg's
number 1.
been very ruthless with attack in his
Vuj and Lumos had him. PK had him number 1. Specs had him. Lippy had him high. Kai Havertz.
Let him cook,
Come
man.
forward, bro.
Let him burn, man.
Did I book him?
Brothers, let him
Come
cook,
forward,
man.
bro. Come forward, bro. We got to talk
You
about
mean
it.
let him cook? Let him. He needs to. Let him burn, bro.
I thought he had a good second
I
half.
think
the
he's
other day.
going to be a good player come
Boys, I'm
February.
50-50
I think he's a
this.
player that we can rely on.
I'm probably
come January,
50-50.
February. You know, when it comes to the business end, that's when I think he's going to come.
I think if I understand why he'd be in the top 10.
I
I understand
understand
why
it.
he's in
It's
the top 3.
reactionary. It's
I don't understand why he'd be number
reactionary.
1. No, it's not,
It's not reactionary. It's not reactionary.
It's definitely not reactionary.
There's definitely justification for
You
this.
spent
being
60 million pound on a player to change his position. It's a big ask.
Nah, it's bad. It's
I
bad.
feel like it's not even
I
his
like
fault.
him.
I don't even feel like it's his fault. I feel like it's Arteta's fault. Like that's just a lack of concentration. Like I don't know what you doing there. Like what did you see? Like
He
what,
saw a guy playing a false 9. It wasn't really a false 9. It was a full 9. He had Granit Xhaka, who he hid in transitions, and he said everything's moving to a quicker ball out. Now, if we could get someone who can control the ball in the air, has good close control, we can start turning the defense into attack much quicker because we're going to be sitting against low blocks. It actually makes sense on paper because they didn't need some ball-winning midfielder up there. They needed a second striker, which he would be great at if teams paid real second strikers. And that's basically what LCM is at Arsenal. On paper, it makes sense.
T, this is my problem, and I agree with you here. This is my problem, though. Remember we spoke about Kovacic?
Yeah.
Because it's a hidden position,
Yeah.
the fitting should be now.
Yeah.
Why is it taking this long?
I thought you looked good second half.
But the thing is, it's just that
Second
when he gets into the
half.
positions, the decision making's poor, and sometimes he makes the right run, but he's just a bit offside.
Confidence is
Hope-
low, man.
yeah, confidence is low. He needs a goal or
Mikel
something.
Arteta told Arsenal fans over the weekend, he said, look, you're rattling him. Arsenal fans need to
Yeah,
get behind
yeah,
the
he
guy.
said- he
You're
said,
rattling the
"Allow
kid.
it."
The kid needs love.
He said, "Allow it."
You see him swing and miss the ball. That's confidence. No professional football player is missing that.
I thought it was a good
for
pass.
anything other than confidence.
If that was me and I did that, yeah, and everyone's killing me, I'd be like, what do you mean? That's a Ronaldinho thing. I'll be arguing. I wouldn't be like, Arteta, look what Poet and DT are saying about me.
Whoa,
won't do that, but sorry.
Hang on, sorry. Don't put my name next to certain man, my guy.
A few episodes
Poet and Claude.
a few episodes ago, I said that the fans getting onto your players would be a problem. You remember?
Yeah,
Sorry,
you
again,
did.
sorry.
You did.
What did he say? What did he say?
He said that Arsenal fans getting onto their players would cause problems.
There'd be another problem. To
That's one of the reasons why I left. That's
man
the
needs
reason
to
why I
grow
left.
up though, man. Come on, bro.
This is why I haven't got onto it because it's still early days.
No, you have.
I haven't got
'Cause
onto
you
it.
were Rice there. So talk up, bro.
No, Rice, yeah. And what did I say?
Rice,
yeah,
baby.
and Rice, right, yeah. Right, I always back my talk, and I did say that I want Rice there, and I wasn't. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I said.
PK's a fool for that.
I said, yeah, I want Rice there, and I said, what did I say? I also said I would prefer to have Havertz up front.
Oh, instead of
Yeah.
on thing.
Yeah, he could play up front. I said he could play up there with a false number 9. I prefer that. I think he could play up front.
I see you.
play up front.
You like to make
100%.
problems.
He could play up front. I never said he should start up front.
You'd
but he
rather
could play-
have Havertz up front.
I said I would push him up front. I'd rather have him up front. He could be off the bench, wherever. He
Okay,
could play
but
up
let me
front.
finish my question.
Yeah,
You'd
go on.
rather have him up front than Jesus and
No.
Nketiah?
He would be my second choice striker, my third choice striker, whatever it may
Your
be.
third choice
yeah,
striker.
he would not be where he's playing now. He'll be Rice.
For 60-something million.
So your 60 million signing would be your third choice striker.
Me personally, I would do that to benefit the rest of the squad. I would do that.
You buy a man to.
No, I wouldn't have bought him.
I would have never
So
bought
you're
him.
saying that
I would never
Arteta
bought
needs to
him.
take the L right now? And
Yeah, I wouldn't play him there. Obviously, like he said, Arteta, like he says, he's an attacking midfielder. It's gonna come in time, but right now,
By December, Havertz will have had a 3-game run where he scored a goal in each.
He's going to score a hat trick, and his numbers are going to look crazy.
Yeah,
because
you
of
lot
that
will
hat
talk
trick.
about
But do you know what
Ballon
it
d'Or.
he will get
Boys,
goals.
I don't like the way he plays. Like it's because Xhaka was like.
Go on, talk your talk,
No,
Dazza.
let me
He
just
doesn't
say.
like the way no one plays.
No, but let me just say this. Xhaka.
I'm with you on
Why
that.
are you ignoring?
No, I'm okay. Let me talk to you, or should I talk to you? Tell me. All right, I'm just saying, like when Xhaka was there,
No, you don't like how no one plays.
he didn't want the ball. Havertz wants the ball, and he wants to try and do this little jinky, as Piqué would say. And for me, it just looks so slow. It looks like he's carrying stuff. No, I'm being honest. Is it just
But
me?
it worked against Man United when he drove through those two defenders.
Was that a penalty? T?
Well, if
I
it
think
wasn't,
it
it
was.
wasn't. If he was more confident, he would have shot because he had possession of the ball.
If he shows more glimpse of that was like a little.
He
like
will though. He will. That's what I'm saying. Let him cook.
Specs, again, I think
His
it's
footwork
confidence.
is very good.
He doesn't
gets in the right
he doesn't
positions,
skip
bro.
past players.
He did that. You weren't watching.
That wasn't a skip pass.
Into
that
the
was just like
box.
he went into the and then went down, and it wasn't a penalty. So he dived.
Either way, but he had control of the
didn't
ball
dive.
till the end. If he was more confident in that moment, I think he would have carried on and shot.
All right, what about the pass for Russia's goal?
Shocking.
It happens,
Confidence,
though. It
low.
happens,
But there were sometimes in the game he was coming back winning possession, especially in the second half. Like he was doing stuff, but it's just not good enough.
It's not enough.
That
That's
stinks
not
though.
enough.
When
Not enough.
I see Havertz on the edge of the box blocking shots, I'm like, bro, you're a broken man.
Last week you said Joe Linton can't get dropped for Newcastle. He's an attacking midfielder who now plays
Oh,
DM.
sorry. So are we comparing Joe Linton and Havertz?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Because Joe Linton
Go
is
on.
way better than Havertz in that role.
You don't know that though.
I know it now. So
You
far.
don't. You don't. You
See,
haven't seen Havertz
so-
do it.
Oh, so you're saying Havertz better
I'm
than
not saying
Linton?
that.
Okay, cool. So then,
I'm saying you're chatting rubbish
How
as
about-
usual.
how? How can you disrespect Joe Linton? You know, Newcastle fans, look at your king. Look at your king, man.
Who's their king?
He didn't even know where to go.
He didn't know where to go. Look at your king. He was lost. Look at your king.
No
So what,
Newcastle
Specs, you can't
fans
give him the
watch
benefit
this.
of the doubt that he's in a new team, new system.
Do you know what it is? And Dazza, come on, man.
You man love system, talking
Bro.
about everyone's in a new system, everyone's in this. Brother, you can play football, bro.
Well, you get it, yeah.
Boys.
You can't just go on the pitch and just play football.
I like it.
No, but you adapt. Like you know what you're signing up for.
I hear you, and I know what you mean. But Specs, just because we have a broad understanding of what that Xhaka role was, whereas not a lot of people hear us on it being a free role and it being like a very low risk position, right? Who would have been a better player for them in that position?
You know what? That question now has caught me. It's caught me now because I thought about that before you asked me. Before, you know what? No one else. But Mason Mount would be better at Arsenal in that role.
That's probably why you went for him.
But do you know what? Do you know what's interesting for me? You know when Arsenal play Palace, I'm watching and I'm thinking Havertz, I'm looking and thinking, I don't like this. And then they show the square on the top right hand corner of all the dots where Havertz is doing. And I was like, okay. That you don't see. That's what's giving the space for Odegaard and all that. And maybe he's doing it better.
And he can
than
play
Xhaka.
in tight spaces. Xhaka
But you
can't do that.
won't know that stuff.
No, we could. What do you mean I won't know that stuff? He's got a striking.
Irrespective of adapting and all of that, bro, I'm with PK. You see, when you get into certain positions, that which doesn't require you to adapt to anything. Like, for example, Tego said, when you're bursting through, shoot, bro. Like, shoot.
So you want
see that-
goals?
see- no,
You want goals from
No,
Havertz?
I don't want goals. I'm talking
have
about
to get goals
basics
from
in the
Havertz.
game. Look at the pass he gives away for the first goal. What the hell is that? There were certain times he's playing 5-yard passes. That's not. Get that stuff
think that's
right,
low
bro.
confidence.
Get that stuff
He
right,
will
bro.
though, man. Let him cook.
Dazza, shut up.
You don't buy a player like Havertz, who's class. He's obviously got touches and he's got great touches, all that, for what he does off the ball.
Yeah, you do.
That's what I'm saying. So, but
Yeah,
he's
you do.
saying, but
Yeah, you
Tigo's
do.
saying,
No, you don't.
It's an off the ball role. LCM is an off the ball role.
Tigo's saying that.
Like
that needs to be goals.
Xhaka's whole game.
Maybe
last 2
that
years
role
been off
is,
the ball.
but Havertz, the player that is class, he's got great touch, great ability. He's a player that you want to do things on the ball. That role maybe, and that's why he's saying he's in the wrong role. That's why he's saying it's the wrong
Not
role.
based on what he's done in 3 years in the
Because
Prem.
he's been in the
His
Prem
off the
too.
ball has been. Well, he's won the Champions League. He scored in the Champions League final.
My whole problem is if you're saying the on-ball stuff has been shocking. He just told you
Yeah,
about
the on the
off-ball
ball stuff's been the letdown. That's
Okay,
Then,
letdown,
then,
yeah.
then
That's
it's your
confidence.
it's your stinker because he's never been good on the ball. He's always been good. At Bayer Leverkusen, he was the off-the-ball merchant.
Absolutely.
No, he was
Absolutely.
not.
He's got feet. He's got feet, but he's off
First
the
of all, that's
ball.
Steve-O's point, you know. That's Steve-O's point, you know.
His touch is quality.
Yeah, but he's an off the ball player.
Berbatov-esque.
So would you say would you say he's Arteta was to turn him into a crash midfielder, like arrive late?
Nah. They want him on the ball, but what it is when you're playing low blocks, you want to be able to transition from back to front quickly and have a way of playing so that someone can play with the feet or up in the air, and they
What
can
are
bring
you
the
talking
wide
about,
players in.
Whole nonsense there, man.
I'm sorry, Steve-O. The game is not 4-4-2 anymore.
That's the game.
Literally,
But you're talking to transitions, this, that, the other. Nonsense, mate. Nonsense.
the same thing Manchester City did
nonsense.
break Arsenal last year, where you beat the press with that single ball. You have to find an outlet who can play both ways to break that press.
That's why I hate football today.
So how do you see Havertz played then? How do you think he should be
I
played?
just made the point that he's saying about you buying him for off the ball. I'm saying a player like Havertz, who is quality on the ball, he's a class
That's his
player.
main strength.
That's not
That's
his main strength.
though,
That's not how he's played his whole career. Just because
His whole career.
Just because he's got
He didn't
tech.
even know how he played at Leverkusen. He said he was an off the ball runner.
Merchant. That's his
Well,
game.
he was.
A
Yeah.
merchant. What are you talking about? He's a class player,
Of course
bro.
he is, but he wasn't demanding the ball every
Are
second.
you boys
of the
getting
game.
crazy or something?
He didn't. He wasn't a player that
Why?
demanded the ball.
It's your table, you know. Don't say you boys.
I just disagree.
So what, you see Havertz as on the ball, like a dribbler and that.
I didn't say dribbler.
Okay, what is
I
he
say
then?
a
Oh, no,
guy that
he's on the
has
ball.
touches, brings people into the game. That's he's a quality. I likened him to Berbatov. These touches of the ball. That's how good he
But
is.
he's not a Berbatov kind of player, Steve-O. You can't shout at me like that.
Since he's been to Chelsea, they've been playing him in the wrong positions.
Don't
This is
swear,
where we're
man.
at, mate.
Don't swear, man.
That's my opinion.
Number 2 on our list got high votes, very high votes, and that's why he's here. He got number 1 from Vuj, he got number 1 from Steve-O, number 2 from Specs, number 2 from Jordy, number 2 from Lumos. Lippy voted him high. Mason Mount.
Oi, You don't know ball. You don't know ball.
He's on his own.
Ball patch Tego. You don't know
I don't have a
ball.
ball patch. You have a ball patch.
And so do you.
You don't have a ball patch. No, I'm bald. You know
What
the
was that right
difference.
there? Alright, go
What's
ahead,
this
go
bit?
ahead. Nah,
What's
you
this
gotta end
bit?
it, yeah.
What's this bit?
You have a ball patch.
He shaved his head. He's bald.
How can I have
How
a
can
ball
bald
patch?
No, but I can see hair though.
This is what I'm saying.
But,
shaves
but
it.
let's be clear. I do not have a ball patch.
Yo, Zidane. You got Zidane.
No, because Zidane kept his hair around here. You two are the only two people here
No,
with
you're
ball
not
patches.
forcing that still.
All right, T.
That's
You
not
got
a ball
dreads.
patch.
Let's go. Let's go.
No, you do have dreads though.
There's flesh on display. Every time you laugh and bend down, it gets bright. Same with you. And here, the wings are inverted. The wings are inverted.
This is gel, isn't it? This is gel. This is gel. I don't know why that is, but
What
this
do
is
you put
gel.
at Emirates Stadium? What's your one? Stadium of Light. Stadium of Light.
That's Fratton Park.
That's Fratton Park. That's Kenilworth Road over there.
What's yours?
Well, find a name then.
Glastonbury.
Glastonbury.
Market Road.
That's Market Road. And to yours gonna.
Nah, that's not Market Road. What stadium's got tight? It's tight. What stadium's
Majewski
tight?
Stadium.
Craven Cottage. Craven Cottage.
Craven Cottage.
Craven Cottage. Everyone's right there, boy. You knee slide, you're in the fucking crowd.
Craven Cottage.
Penny for the guy.
Mason Mount's gonna be fine.
All right, your one's your team, bro. Your one's your team. Exactly
West
what
Ham.
it is. West Ham.
Oh,
For everyone far away, Olympic Park,
London Stadium.
London Stadium. That's the one. Everyone's far away.
He's at a blinder there. He's at a blinder there.
What did you say?
Hey, yo.
Hey, yeah. Oh, you did it again.
You were malfunctioning. What happened?
Nah, I kept doing that stupid noise at WWE for
He
some
did it.
reason.
Yeah.
Every wrestler comes out.
Mason Mount's gonna be fine.
He probably will be.
Where? What position? In what position, T?
Great question. Probably the right wing, but he's gonna be fine.
So is it a good signing though now?
No, it's
I
not.
think yeah. You sign a player that good who could play like 6 positions. It's a good signing.
That's not a bad signing, Mason Mount. Mason Mount is not a bad
T.
signing.
It's a bad signing.
Manchester
It's not,
United
it's not,
were
it's
bad.
not.
If
They
you
were
want to
bad.
say they're bad because of Mason Mount, you
think it's
hold
bad,
that.
Jimmy?
That's fine.
Huh?
That's
You think
your
it's bad,
opinion.
I think it's a good
They
signing.
have not been bad
but it
because of
hasn't been
Mason
a good
Mount.
signing.
Where is he gonna play?
Say that again, mate.
Yeah, he's on my list. He's on my bad list.
Bad, yeah. Because you lot were talking about a man's injured. He's done right
Oh,
now.
he's on my list. I
Yeah,
got
but
him.
he's
I
back
got him
in a
number
couple
2.
But
bro.
he's 6 weeks though.
Bringing it back to you
No.
lot's, bringing it back to you lot's argument.
Don't make the same argument he made, please.
I'm not. I'm saying Man United, they put in a DM now, Amrabat, so maybe they might see the best out of Mason Mount when he plays
Where?
in the midfield.
In where?
He could be the 8, he could be the 10.
He
it depends.
can't. Where? How? Where's
course he
Bruno?
can.
And where's Bruno? Where's Ericsson?
Okay.
Ericsson's obviously the sub.
Oh, so Mount's been brought in as a rotational player.
No.
Stinks.
No.
He just said
he's
Mount
the
No,
starts.
Ericsson's a
Mount,
sub.
but Mount can't start. He's not good enough to start at Man
Stop
United
shouting
today.
and make a point. Stop shouting and make a point.
Mount is not good enough to start at Man United right now, Jordy. Yes or no?
And who's keeping him out? Who's keeping him out?
Ericsson and Bruno Fernandes. Do you think?
Ericsson's not keeping him out. He came in when Mount got
Let me
injured. How's
ask
he keeping
Miles
him
a
out?
question. Miles, do you think he could have played at the Arsenal game the other day?
Pardon? Who? Mason Mount?
Yeah.
Yes. Of course he could. Of
Ericsson was quality in that game.
course he could.
Instead of who? Instead of who? Oh gosh.
Ericsson.
No, to be fair, no. Ericsson was quality. They got too many. They've got too many players right now in that space because Casemiro starts. I don't know if Amrabat on loan from
Amrabat's gonna
Fiorentina.
start
Does
over
he start?
Casemiro.
I think Amrabat is gonna play. Yeah. Do you know what? It's what I might see. It might annoy me. Bruno or Mount on the right.
I think Mount might play some games on the
Bruno
right.
or Mount on the right.
But Anthony was very good on the right foot the other day.
Bruno shouldn't be on the right.
No, Bruno will be in the middle. He won't be.
No,
on the
but
right.
we've seen Bruno on the right.
It does make me wonder though what Man United are doing.
He has to be a backup for Bruno Fernandes. I'm sorry. I know you like him a lot, but he has to be a backup.
He's definitely not going to be a
He's
backup for
definitely
Bruno
not.
Fernandes.
He's got too much
The
ability
amount
to be
of
a
quality
backup.
Mason Mount has and the fact that he's a lot younger than some of them players, he should be playing. And he's more efficient. He's going to be more efficient than, even if he plays on the right for sometimes, get Anthony off the
On
field,
the right,
bro.
he's not better than Anthony, unfortunately. And on the left, he's not better than Rashford. I'm sorry, he can't.
You don't think he's better than Anthony?
Not on the right. Not
You're
on the
better
right.
than Anthony on the right.
No, but Mount ain't.
Of
Not on the right.
course he is.
You don't get the
Mason
best.
Mount,
You're not going to get the best out of Mason Mount on the right for Manchester United.
You can.
And I am willing.
Go on.
I'm willing to put all my cereal on the line for this one.
What, 5-1?
How does that work?
Because Mount.
what would the metric be? What would the-
Tigo,
what would the measurement be?
Tigo, where have you
Where-
seen
where-
Mount be effective on the right hand
show
side of the
me
football field?
show me where you're putting your cereal.
I'm asking you a question. When have you seen Mount be effective on the right hand side of the football field, T? You're breaking up.
I
This is
can't-
what I'm
I
saying.
can't
You
be
can't just
specific.
say this.
I can't be- He can play there though. I'm not going to be specific about it. He can play there,
T, you're taking away his game,
but you could also bring Bruno forward if you play him on the right.
and you're taking away a bit of Bruno's game there.
No, Bruno free in that 10. No way is that taken away from his
No.
game.
Oh, what do you mean in the 10?
If you play Mason on the right and you play Rashford high, you could bring Bruno up.
But when you say Rashford high, what, in the 9?
No, on the left.
On the left wing.
So now you're asking Wan-Bissaka to move further forward now for
No,
that width.
no, I'm not. What are you talking about?
So
You're
where's the
doing
width
too
on the
much.
right, T?
There's width. It's just not high width.
For Chelsea, didn't
not gonna
Mount
work.
go on the wing sometimes? But it was
On the
left
left.
though.
Boys, we're overthinking
Him
it.
coming inside as a right foot player, fantastic. On the right coming in, I think
Different.
it's
The
different.
thing is, I just think there's Man United players that start that in the attacking like front four that shouldn't be there.
It's the worst. This is going to be worse than Danny
Anthony shouldn't be
Drinkwater at
there.
Chelsea. I promise you.
That was bad.
This is yes.
I don't know about that, man.
This is bad.
Is that what?
Clip
Is that,
this.
is that, is
Huh?
that you swear by that?
Wallahi, this is bad.
said wallahi.
My United fans, I'm sorry this Mount signing for me. If he's not coming in to take Bruno's place,
He's
going
not
to be
taking.
a backup for Bruno.
How's he gonna take Bruno's
He
place?
didn't
Bruno's
say
one
he
of the
is.
best.
He didn't say he is.
He's got enough to do with Bruno. It's Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen is the
Christian
one.
Eriksen's place is gone.
Yeah.
But now they got Amrabat and Casemiro. They need a defensive midfielder.
Yes, fine.
So Casemiro plays, then Bruno. So where's Mason Mount playing? at
Mason,
the
I think it's gonna be Mason Mount. It's either gonna be Mason Mount or.
Either, no, not either.
Okay, cool. Well, it's going to be either Casemiro or Amrabat. Either DM whoever he decides to pick. Then it's going to be Mason Mount and Bruno. Tony Stark can't fucking play anymore.
Do you know what I think? T, do you know
He
what I
can't
think?
play.
I
He played
honestly,
very well against.
That's
I'm
one
Arsenal this
game. The
weekend.
guy's like, how old is he?
I'm
The guy's
worried.
got half-
33.
Bruv, he's not going to play anymore. They don't.
Christian Eriksen's 23.
Christian Eriksen is not going to be playing most games for
If
Manchester
that.
United this season, and especially they got Champions League.
Yeah, but
football.
no, but you didn't say that. You said Amrabat and Casemiro. One of them ain't gonna
Yeah,
play.
no, I said one of them is going to start, and I said
31.
one of them's going to
Eriksen.
start, and I said Christian Eriksen is coming out of the team for Mason Mount. when he
Okay,
comes
yeah,
back.
but
Yeah.
that's how it was at the beginning of the season. It didn't work.
no. But
That's what I'm
it didn't-
saying.
I don't think it worked with Casemiro, but now they've got Amrabat.
So you're saying they're dropping Casemiro?
it could be.
if you drop
You
Casemiro,
could drop
if
Casemiro.
you drop Casemiro and put Amrabat with Mount Eriksson,
Yeah.
even worse.
What? That's more stability.
Amrabat over Casemiro. What the hell is this show about? I'm gonna punch man up. I swear down, Steve.
We'll see.
Hold man.
So why did they buy Amrabat then?
They brought Amrabat for backup, bro. You can't buy him to start over Casemiro, bro. What are you talking about, man?
I don't understand. I know Manchester United fans don't understand what's going on. I know Jadon Sancho doesn't know what's going on. I know Harry Maguire doesn't know what's going on. But I really don't know what's going on at Man United. I don't know what he's building, or if he was promised half of a transfer window and then the other half never materialized, or what. But I'm hearing what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. I just think Mason Mount, with the versatility that he's got, the quality that he's got, he's always going to be a
definitely
good
gonna be in that
signing.
team, man.
But in terms of being a first-team player that jumps straight in right now, I don't get it.
I think this is what I believe. I think Ten Hag started the season thinking this is gonna be my midfield, yeah,
I doubt it.
and he realized he had a stinker, and I think Mount's in trouble now. Because
But you
now,
thought Mount
because
could play in that role behind
I
Bruno
expected
in-
Mount to be 8, Bruno, but then obviously
Yes.
that midfield, this is the Prem. Joe Linton, give Joe Linton that midfield. He will
love
eat
Joe
them, man.
Linton,
Of
innit?
course, bro.
Everything Joe
aggression,
Linton, Joe.
aggression, bro. Aggression, bro, man. Aggression, bro.
So I'm just looking it up because there was a game Manchester United lost.
Give Rice Party, Mount and Bruno Fernandes. Just
Tottenham. First half against Tottenham, Mason Mount was very good. He got injured. He was very good first half
yeah,
against
Garnacho messed him up. I can't lie.
Manchester United against Tottenham. It's not like it can't work. Tottenham were just buzzing that day. They were just flying all over Manchester
Pressing
United.
high, boy.
We're better off. We
much
should
having
have.
the game of
Arsenal
his
should have got
life.
Mount. Havertz should have gone Man United. I swear down.
Well,
Oh,
that
no,
was a
thank
good.
you. No, thank you.
That was a good debate because at number one, because that wasn't even number one. At number one, we got a player who Greg voted number one, Lumos voted number one, Specs voted number one, Lippy voted number one, Felix voted number two, Stevo voted number two, Miles voted number three, Piqué voted for him, Vuj voted for him, MOICES CAICEDO.
The worst,
Yes, boys. Well done.
bro. This guy ruined our January.
Well done, boys.
He ruined our. He even said no to Chelsea in January.
He stole
Can
your
I,
league
can,
title.
I, can I ask you lot an honest question, Arsenal fans? Honestly, is this a bit of bitterness?
No way. This comes from no bitterness.
You'd have won the league if you bought him though, right?
A long time ago. That's a long time ago, though. That's a long time ago.
You're not asking me or Stevo.
My point is the reason why. Oh my god.
This guy's a chief, you know. Look at him. Take off that Jamaica top, man.
But yeah, bring it back to my point. I just think that they overspent for a player that they didn't really need in that position. That they like I
needed
said,
a DM.
like I said, my opinion, like I said, they could have spent the money somewhere else, which I think they should have got a striker.
They
should
needed a
put-
DM.
Yeah,
They
but
bought a
they-
striker.
They
though.
bought
they
a striker,
bought
got injured.
They bought two.
Wasted the money personally. I think they could have gone all out for someone like an Osimhen, put down 150.
Or Harry Kane.
Or Harry Kane, and then you could use that money, half the money.
Do you
and
think
get
a deal
Lavia.
more
It would have
important?
cost more to get Osimhen than 150.
Well, okay, whatever. But they spent 100 million on a midfielder that, like you said, is a system-based player, and he's not really going to change
didn't say
much. Well, like he said, he's a system-based player, and he's not really going to change much in that
If
midfield
you had
right
100
now.
mil, yeah, and you could only get one world-class player,
That's
DM or
two.
striker. One world-class player. I'm tired, man. If you only get one world-class player, DM or striker, what position
Chelsea
would
needs
you
a
put
striker. Get Osimhen.
that? Which position would you put that
Striker.
100 mil on?
No, but remember they got Nkuku as well though.
They need a striker.
Would Osimhen go there? No Champions League?
I don't think Osimhen
No,
goes
but just a
there.
hypothetical
Harry Kane
speaking.
don't even go there.
I think they'd both go there.
Because I think what you're getting out of Caicedo right now, you can get in Navia. You could get in Enzo. You could get in other players. I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying
See,
he's bad.
I'm worried.
Very good.
I'm worried about
But for that
system.
price,
I'm worried about system players. It just seems like they can't make decisions for themselves on the field.
I don't think it's fair to call him a system player when he's that young and has played under two systems, two managers, and was great under both managers with very different systems. I don't think it's fair to call him a system player in that circumstance.
Do you know why I say this? Because again, when we're talking about Rice, when Steve talks about Rice as a West Ham fan, he explains clearly what Rice is good at. But Caicedo, I don't see, like when we're talking about initiative on the ball and that, I don't see like what is his thing. Tell me.
Ball winning, yeah, he wins that, fam.
Lavia can do that.
That's what I'm saying to you. That there's a lot of ball. Oliver Skip can win. the
I
ball.
don't think Lavia's a ball winner, man.
Bro, he is, bro. Lavia is good, bro.
Why is Caicedo 100 mil? Why is Arsenal fans crying over this guy?
I'm confused though because that logic is applicable to every player who plays that role.
So then why is he 100 mil then, T?
Why would Kante be 200 mil today?
No, T, you can't compare Kante and Caicedo.
Nah, you got to compare Declan Rice because you got to compare Declan Rice.
You've isolated one attribute. You said ball winning. Why is that worth 100 million? I'm confused because you've said that's the only attribute he's got. You've decided. If I say to you, Kante's only got one attribute, and that's what people said at the time, no, he doesn't. No, he definitely didn't. He definitely didn't have that. But people did say that.
did say
Would
that.
he? What would he be worth? The Kante that left Leicester. The Kante that left Leicester. What would he be worth today?
T, I didn't say. So first of all, okay, I know you're not comparing, but come on, T. Caicedo didn't come from a team where we're playing 4-4-2, and we saw Kante eating midfields by himself. I don't seriously, T. 38 games at Brighton. Caicedo, he was doing good things here and there, but to be 100 mil, T.
The best
come
managers
on.
in the world disagree with you.
Because they're system managers, T.
What do you mean their system? Your manager tried to buy him from a completely different system to bring him to a new system to try and win the league last
So that's
year.
your question, T. If so, you're telling me, all right, Caicedo now at Arsenal, would that be better than Rice in this situation? It wouldn't be.
No, it wouldn't be.
See, this is the problem, Tigo.
But that's because you're playing a different
system. So it's about system now, T.
No, because you were buying him to play a different system in January. Because you were playing. Your team is now built around Rice. So why would you now compare him to a player that's not Rice?
All right, cool. So if he's this, right, Tigo, if he's this Kante kind of guy that you're saying,
I'm not saying that.
okay, why is it that in the last two games I've watched him, he smelled like that?
You tell me why Thiago Silva smelled. Tell me why Raheem Sterling smelled. Tell me why world-class
stink.
players have smelled for Chelsea for 15 months.
They all stink.
Yeah, but if you're buying a 100 mil player, at least.
What, Enzo Fernandez?
Yeah, and he hasn't smelled. He hasn't smelled.
He smelled early doors, though.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I'm
He
giving you that.
smelled
That's
early
fair.
doors, though.
But there's levels to this though. There's levels to this.
Enzo's making differences. You can see
I think he's got more freedom on the pitch.
Cool.
But either way, though,
how
he's
many
the marquee
games
signing.
is Caicedo going to win you?
A good amount. A good amount. It's just this Chelsea team has to click about 15 different positions. I'm not saying they definitely will, by the way. But they've got. You're talking about a team that. How many players are left from pre-Graham Potter?
1,500.
Like Raheem Sterling's still there. Thiago Silva's still there. Chilwell and Reece James, right? Reece James
lost
obviously
about 10,
injured as
12
well.
players.
They've got rid of everybody. They brought in a load. There's the Argentinians. There's Brazilians. They've brought in players in January that they sold. Chelsea is a shambles.
I've never seen Caicedo switch the ball from right to left. I've never seen it.
But if it were,
Never.
if the theory is correct that Chelsea can,
There's nothing great about this player. It's just great system player. Or if the right back goes, I'll fill in here, I'll win the ball here. Come midfield, I'll win it here, and I just keep it ticking. But you're 100
I
more.
don't think you're speaking from a vast knowledge here. I think you're
I am
speaking from a
telling
very
you now,
broad
Caicedo's
perspective.
overrated. And you're good. That's why we're.
So are you just angry at the price?
That's what it
I'm
sounds like.
angry at the price and what I've seen the last two games, and it's now making me think, wow, Poch, if you're not doing what De Zerbi and them are doing, this is going to be another bad Chelsea signing.
So you're saying that the Chelsea before he arrived, where they were bad, and the Chelsea that is now, the pressure is the reason they're bad now is because of Caicedo, and the reason that Pochettino's not getting the best
The
out
last
of
few
players now is because they're not copying De Zerbi, even though they would.
No, but he contributed massively with those 2 mistakes in 2 different games.
100% he did, yeah.
So me and Caicedo have got a problem because from January till now, you've been on my phone and my Twitter, your name linked to all these clubs, and this is what you're showing me. You better fix up, my broski.
But the problem is, I just don't. Yeah, it is fair, but but Chelsea are a mess. I keep saying it. Players that go there, Chelsea are a mess.
Like, everyone's waiting for it to happen, and they waited last year for Chelsea to get good, and they never did. Like, De Zerbi's there, and I think most people think, will Newcastle, will Man United, will Chelsea, one of these teams is going to sack their manager first. And I'm not saying that all of them are going to get sacked or any of them are going to get sacked, but the theory is one of them is going to get sacked, and De Zerbi goes to one of those teams. And then we wait for Chelsea to do it all over again, whatever. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not nowhere near 100% sure Chelsea actually get good. And I'm not going to blame a player for that. This is the most nonsensical way of building a team I've ever seen. And the only example I could give you of it working is Nottingham Forest last year.
See, you're right, but when we're doing top 10 transfers, I have no choice. I can't allow Caicedo because of the Chelsea
but you
team.
obviously have a problem with him as well.
Number one.
What do you mean?
Number one, though.
You have a problem with him as a player as well as hating what Chelsea are doing.
Number one. Did you have him number one?
Yeah, he's been the worst.
I had him 3rd.
He's been the worst, though. That's not what this list... But it's fine. Your list is your list. I'm not going to judge your list.
He's been the worst when it comes to 100 mil on that.
Signing that's happened.
100 mil on that.
I think he's up.
150 mil on
I'm
that.
not mad at
You're
him being number
thinking
1.
for what
Not
you're
f-
buying,
Not at all.
there needs to be instant results.
100%.
So what you think? You think Kai Havertz?
Nah, do you know what it is? You see Kai Havertz, for example, yeah? Like, I'm seeing signs of...
Signs
okay,
of
it might
what?
work. Caicedo, there's nothing there,
There are
boss.
signs of Kai Havertz though.
His partner, wait till he gets Lavia, wait till he... There's all these excuses. Like,
Well, he
oh,
hasn't
you
got
went for
Lavia yet.
1.5.
But which major signings have made an impact? Madison. Okay?
Rice.
Would you have said that before the United game?
Yeah, he's been good. He has made an impact in Arsenal's midfield.
Do you reckon he'd have said that before the Man United
Yes,
game?
he has.
When he was phoning you saying he wants him
No,
dropped?
he at 1-1 he called me and he was...
I've never said
he
it.
was
I've never said he wanted
swearing
dropped.
at
All
us.
right, give me another.
No, I never said he wanted him dropped. I said he shouldn't be
me
playing
another.
where he should be playing.
Player right now that people have signed that.
Declan Rice, Maddison.
So the English boys right now.
Oh, yeah, Soboslai.
And
Ward-Prowse playing well.
Tonali.
Tonali's playing well.
Tonali's playing well.
Tonali.
You think he's had a big impact?
Man, them.
No, they're not big impacts.
Man,
Not
them.
big up.
Tonali.
Oh, Pedro from Brighton.
Big signing.
Oh no,
Pedro
T.
Porro.
not big
you got a
sign, not big
question.
sign. He's made an impact.
If Chelsea got Rice,
Jesus Christ, boys.
does Rice improve Chelsea straight away?
Eventually.
No, what?
Does he do more than what Caicedo's doing right now?
Of course he does.
Eventually. But I
Eventually.
but I don't understand the question because we've already pointed out that the Lavia, Enzo, Caicedo midfield is the midfield. That's Chelsea, the
Is it?
midfield Chelsea want. Well, but who knows?
Come on, man.
On paper,
Declan
that's
Rice
the midfield they
Declan
want.
Rice is more demanding midfielder. He wants to be on the ball. He wants to
Chelsea's a
dictate the pace
mess,
of the game.
bro. I'm being real. It's a mess, bro.
Yeah, but when you've got certain players like that with them kind of personalities and he's willing to drive the game, they can change the team.
Yeah, but you're
bro.
talking about
Caicedo's not that kind
bro,
of player.
from top
In
to front, yeah.
January,
Chelsea have not got a
who was
rubbish
it
team. You
Arteta
know?
wanted? Was it Rice or was it Caicedo?
Caicedo.
Yeah, because he was available at the time
No.
there, but he always wanted Declan
No.
Rice. There was talks about Declan Rice in January.
Yeah, we wanted the Rice link was in August, but the money was dumb.
Oh, what, did it end up being 100 mil?
Then January, of course, things happen because we ended up being nearly champions. So things change. Come on, T.
You were nearly champions at that time. Yeah, we.
We.
In August, we wasn't expected to be top of the
I'm
league.
just
Jordy.
hearing we. I'm hearing we a lot.
Welcome back, my guy. Welcome back.
Hey,
I think
Dylan, get that out there. Get that out.
I think betting against Caicedo's it's a choice. I wouldn't make that choice.
Do you think Caicedo comes good?
No. Unless Chelsea, and believe me, I know ball. Trust me.
You don't.
Unless
but
Chelsea get De Zerbi. Poch is not going to get the best out of Caicedo like
Might
this.
be right.
He's gambling.
The thing is, Chelsea will try for De Zerbi soon.
Yeah, I reckon. Poch
Oh,
looks,
sorry.
Poch looks lost.
Caicedo should have gone Liverpool.
That would have
should've
been
gone.
good, yeah.
He should have gone there.
You must rate him highly then.
He should have gone there.
You must rate him highly.
No, because the system fits better for him.
Oh yeah, now you're talking
There
about
is
fittings
what's the
and,
system at
yeah.
Chelsea?
Huh?
Do what you want.
T, right now?
Does anyone know?
Me not know.
Does anyone know?
But I'm still going to throw Caicedo there because he gave away a penny against West Ham.
That's fine. I
And
get
he's the
it.
reason why Elanga done that little finish in the bottom corner.
All right, our top 10 of worst signings of the summer transfer window are Number 10. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong list. I was about to read.
Caicedo's trash.
Number 10, Robert Sanchez. Number 9, Nicholas Jackson. Number 8, Clement Langley. Number 7, Andre Onana. Number 6, Johnny Evans. Number 5, Neil Maupay. Number 4, Sergio Reguilon. Number 3, Kai Havertz. Number 2, Mason Mount. And number 1, Moises Caicedo.
If I'm wrong, by the way, it'll be a week off slapping your bums. A week off.
Filthy5.com. Subscribe to the channel. Specs is offering free bum slaps. If you see him out in the street, give him one. He likes them.
No, I give them one.
Nope, he likes them.
I'll give them one.
He'll leave your hands
Everyone
smelling like
stand up.
something.
Let's go.